A police officer was fired after posting a racial slur on Snapchat. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Charlotte.
And I am Jared.
Make sure you stick around to the end of the video where we reply to some of your comments.
That's a really cool thing we do, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I like it.
You guys should stick around.
Yeah. So I feel like every time we post a story like this, most people respond by either saying that the post wasn't racist or that it really was. It appears that we live in a world of two types of people. People that are too sensitive and people who aren't sensitive enough.
AKA Miss Trigger and Miss Never Triggered. So there is one thing that most people could agree on though. Do not post hate speech on social media.
Melissa Adamson was a part-time police officer in Pennsylvania. She lost not one, but 2 jobs after she posted an image of herself on Snapchat. The image shows her in a police uniform with the caption, "I'm the law today."
So someone obviously screenshotted the picture and shared it online. So many people saw the image and it was spread around so much that it eventually was seen by the mayor of Mixseatport. He fired Miss Adamson, who had only worked at the police department for a few weeks.
The mayor said the following about the decision to fire Miss Adamson in a statement. "This post displays a degree of conduct and character that is far different from what I would expect from an officer in this city. It is absolutely unacceptable. Without hesitation, my office and the police chief's office immediately concluded that this officer's actions would not be tolerated."
So as if one job wasn't enough, she also lost her other part-time police officer job as well. She stepped down from her job as a part-time police officer in Versailles, which is a separate county from where she originally works. Now some of you think that this punishment might be really harsh. Why didn't she just get suspended? Well, it didn't really sound like she was trying to offend anyone. Well, the fact is police departments have a bad enough reputation as it is right now. Showing leniency with a post like this would just be a really bad idea.
Police departments have enough to worry about when it comes to being called racist, especially in recent months. There is a lot of evidence to suggest that police officers possess a subconscious racial bias toward black suspects. And with all the backlash about the unarmed black suspects that have been killed, throwing around racist words like they don't harm anyone is not something they want to support.
The post had also been passed around so much that the mayor found out about it. Something had to be done because so many people from the community saw the post. It reminds us to be very careful about what we post on social media. There is always somebody watching and always somebody screenshotting.
Adamson has since apologized publicly about the post, calling it a stupid mistake. She said, "Everyone that knows me knows that I don't have a racist bone in my body. And people who don't know me, I can understand why it was misconstrued to where it looks racist."
People she knows might not believe she's racist, but they aren't the problem. The post was all over the internet. Do you think she should have been fired?
Well, okay, look, I say inappropriate stuff to my friends sometimes, but I would never post something offensive or say something offensive in one of my videos. At least not deliberately. If you get offended when I'm not being offensive, that's your problem, but yeah. That's why trolling online isn't a good idea. Your hate speech will come back to haunt you.
You know who you are. Yeah, but what about the N-word? It is a pretty serious word given its past history. And on top of that, a lot of rappers, do say it all the time. I'm sure people all over the world say it. With that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean it's okay to say, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's a word that should be repeatedly said in songs, movies, TV shows, and so on, unless obviously it's mentioned in a historical story.
Yep, it is just a word, but it's a word that's linked to America's horrible racist history that will more than likely get you knocked the F out if you use it in public.
But with that being said, black people call each other the N-word, black people call white people the N-word.
It's just white people that aren't allowed to say it. Just white people.
Yeah, because Fat Joe even says it, and he's
white. Fat Joe is white.
He's Mexican, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
So just because you're not completely Caucasian, that doesn't mean that you have the right to say it.
It's a very touchy subject.
It's touchy. It's like, ooh, do we go there? No, we can't go there.
Again, we don't want to offend anybody out there,
no,
but
we're not offending anybody. What do you guys think about this? Do you think she should have been fired, or do you think an outdated word is not a good enough reason to fire someone?
Let us know in the comment section below. But speaking of comments, I think it's time to read some of your comments from another video.
Yay! Okay, so on our video, who would be a better president, Trump or Harambe? BTS fangirl said, but the real question, who would be the better one to be president, Potato or Harambe?
I was actually kind of torn because I was like, I don't want to choose one over the other. I actually love both of them. How can you say no to that face? I want to be your president. And Charlotte and Jared are the vice president, and we're part of the campaign. Next comment, WWE Awesome 7893 wrote, if you guys had no food but all you had was money, would you eat it? Well, I definitely would. Would you? Actually, no, that probably sounds stupid. I would just go out.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap on money.
I would just go out with my money and buy food.
Oh my god, you're so smart.
Why didn't I think of that? Why would I think automatically just to eat the money if I could just buy one?
Okay guys, that's all. Thanks for watching IO.